Yo, what is good, family? Hope you all are having an amazing day. In today's video, we're gonna break down the setup we had this morning with a private group of students on the live analysis session at the London Open. It was a pretty interesting setup. Today, you're gonna see the range of probabilities that market can give you on a single session. Today was a very weird and very strange scenario, but at the same time completely valid, following all the stuff that we always explain on the videos and on my sessions. So basically 9 a.m. well, 8:59, we do the same thing as always. Where are we coming from? And we see that price is coming from this bearish structure. Opening candle, we see that it's a bullish candle creating a lower low. Now this bullish candle confirms the pullback, so basically we have now the price going up, confirming this pullback after creating a lower low, so we can mark up the significant break of structure. This lower low is not available for a short because we obviously have more than 3 impulses on this bearish structure, therefore the short is not valid. Now this is the long, this is what we are going to look for. Let's go for the 1 minute, because in the 5 minutes you guys are not gonna understand what happened, because you're gonna understand me right now. But in the 1 minute, we have the second candle of the M5 from 9:05 until 9:09. That's the second candle of the London session, right? London session starts at 9, so at 9:05 we have the second candle of the M5 time frame. In the 1 minute, that's from the 9:05 until 9:09. Let's see how the price action builds up in the 1 minute. This candle activates the entry. This is a 1 minute candle, but let me tell you, this movement happened in a matter of a few seconds. This was super fast. I was not even able to send this idea on the app on time. Imagine how fast this happened. And basically, I was able to take it. The live students were able to take it because they were live with me, and obviously we first set up the buy stop or the pending order on the session, but on the app takes a little bit longer because of the screenshot, typing the parameters, you know, a longer process, right? But basically this idea goes active, our buy stops were active, and I was just typing the parameters on the app running. So students were able to get in, the ones that were not on the live session. But then the next 1 minute candle melts all the way to the downside. This happened also super fast. And I said, all right, instead of me sending the idea on the app, let's wait now for the price to go back to the entry level, so I make sure that at least the students that are only with the app are just, you know, getting saved from an invalidation, right? It is valid, but if someone can save money from an invalidation, it's better, right? So basically, I was waiting for the price to go back to the blue line to send the idea on the app. My personal idea and the students' setups were active, all right? We were already in the market, and you can see that the next candles in the 1 minute already hit the invalidation. So market hits the lower low, hits the invalidation and creates a lower low, but we are still on the second 5 minutes candle of the London Open, right? This is still 9:08. The M5 candle closes at 9:09, so we still have one more 1 minute candle. Eventually, this 1 minute candle skyrockets all the way to the upside, hitting the blue line. So I said, all right, my idea is invalidated. Live session students' idea is invalidated, but the students from the app are not invalidated. So I sent the idea basically with the exact same parameters, and pretty much it went all the way to the upside. So students from the app that were not able to jump into the sessions were lucky today. It's not the usual thing, honestly. This happens once out of 100 scenarios, or even more. But today they were lucky. All right, today was their lucky day. It is what it is. So loss for us, win for them. But I want you guys to understand the madness of that 1 minute candle, because in the M5, look how it looks. In the M5 doesn't even look valid, because in the M5 looks like this candle first did the low and then did the high, but it's not like that. In the 1 minute, first made the BOS, then the lower low, and then another BOS. So the original scenario, the original result is a loss for today's London session. So guys, with this being said, that was it. All right, very quick video just explaining the madness that we had today on the London session, breaking down the probabilities that you guys can always find in the market. But the most important detail for this video is that as long as the trade is valid, you don't care how mad the market goes. The strategy is the same every single time. If you see in the videos, the strategy is the same every single time. The only thing that changes is the price action, the volatility, which we cannot control, which is what you have to focus the least. All right, focus on your execution, and that's it. That's why the sequence of confirmation in my videos, in my strategy, is always the same. So guys, with this being said, remember on the description of the video you have the link to my Instagram. You can have access to my DMs and ask me about available spots for the private group of students. You will have access to the intensive course and learn the strategy from 0 to 100 without carrying the level of expertise you have. Also access to the intensive to the live sessions that we do from Monday to Friday in Spanish and English. And if you cannot be at the London Open live with me, you will have all the sessions recorded. And also you will have access to the app where I send all my market ideas in Forex and crypto. For example, today we also sent these two very nice ideas on the Euro USD, taking advantage of the fundamentals. Very nice setup so far. So with this being said, family, also if you're advanced and you already have your profitable strategy, you can also hit me up, because I have a lot of students that come up with me with a lot of profitable strategies, but they are stuck with their results. They are not progressing in their career. So obviously the private group of students is also a madness of a boot camp, so students can really, you know, get to their goals faster. All right, so hit me up. Let's see if we have available spots for you, because I honestly want to have my proper energy and time for all the students that I manage personally. So yeah, with this being said, family, see you on the next videos, and let's get it.